Hey guys, it's Dr. Kirby here. We're back with another video. No background music, no intro, because I just want to get into it. So in today's video, we have a lot of splash arts to talk about. Now, I don't know if there's previews yet, so I'm not going to react to these previews. Maybe next time on my Discord. But let's talk about, I'm going to mute this tab. Let's talk about the skins that have just come out that are being released in the PBE for both wildrift and PC, because I like to do a twofer. Now we have a low-res splash art of Crystal Rose Ahri. Let's get into it, honey. Now, Ari is becoming the skin girl again because she's getting a TFT Prestige Spirit Blossom Ari. She is getting Spirit Blossom Springs skins, which we're gonna talk about today. And now this Wild Rift Crystal Rose Legendary. I thought it was Prestige. So let's talk about it. So if you guys haven't been updated with my videos, I've told that Ari and Caitlyn are the legendaries, with Caitlyn being the Prestige Select. So this is the first preview we got. Well, let's see. Okay, so from just the splash art, it's because of the KDA Ari skin and how that tail was like made, like look wise, I feel so like taken aback with the design here of this tail. We're just gonna talk about the tail for now because I'm like we've seen it all. Whenever I see I've said it again so many times. Whenever I see this geometrical polygon pattern, this is giving the diamond look, giving prestige, which is great. You know, maybe if they change the color a bit to not make it look obvious. But you know what? I'm gonna say this. Chris KDA Ari tail versus this is gonna be so different, and I can tell maybe because they're gonna take more effort into it. Maybe this is the ASU Ari type beat. You know what I mean? Because it is a legendary, so it is what it is. Let's talk about the dress. Let's talk about the dress. Now, oof. Okay. From what I can see, this is see-through, right? Because this does not match her skin. She looks great though. Her face card never declines. Someone in the comments of like tweets and all say she looks very Honor of Kingsley. And I said this with the summer party skins. It's very China, which it makes sense. That's the audience they want to entice. And since it's exclusive, people want to go in. Now, it may look like she's naked, but there's something I see. Look at this felt here, this line. You can tell she's gonna give. I think it's gonna be more longer than what Seraphine had. So her dress is pretty much is gonna be like Seraphine type beat. But a little more risque. Look at that. Hello, Miss Cleavage. Hello, Miss Cleavage. And I love the necklace. Obviously, she has a circlet on her forehead. The ears are confusing because I don't know what uh and how do you say this anatomically, like body part wise, I don't get the concept of her ears. You know what I mean? But it looks like she has some like feathers on it, decorations, blue flowers. I think her color is blue. Who was blue last time? Wasn't it Vayne? Ugh, homophobic. Oh. But yeah, and her compared to Seraphine, look, I said this. She has shorter arm bands compared to Seraphine, who's somewhat longer up to the elbow. So that's fine. But I love this little boa on her. How is she gonna make that look in the skin? I think it's gonna be fine. I'm trying to like imagine it via like 3D model wise. I think it's cute. I'm curious about the shoes, baby. Get the shoes, honey. What's the shoes like? But yeah, other than that, it's great. Her hair looks fine. I don't know what design is this. Is this like is she aiming for a ponytail or is it double? Like two here. What's this strand here? I'm really confused. Um, but yeah, she looks great. Again, her face looks very different. China, whatever, China team drawing, artist, whatever. It looks great. I think this is her. Is this a heart? This looks like her charm. But yeah, I think that her VFX is gonna be this color, which is fine. I don't think. What was Kaisa's color? Purple. Seraphine was pink. Lux was dark blue. This is a bit more cyan light blue. So actually, you know what? Pop off, sis. I don't mind it. Yeah, let's move on to something naked. Okay, we're gonna talk about the spring Spirit Blossom spring skins presented to you by Big Bad Bear, who is known for leaking stuff. Okay, let's see. So there is a spotlight for these types of skins, but we might do another reaction tomorrow for these skins alone. We're just gonna talk about the splash arts now. So let's talk about Ari again. We give her a break. So someone said, "What a waste of hype." I mean, what do you want her to be? Like very I was expecting this very short. I was expecting that, a little risque. This was a cute touch. I love this, the bubbles. Um, I'm not mad at it because every Ari skin has that vibe. If you look at Spirit Blossom, she has that those like spikes up her shoulders with her like tube dress. I honestly don't mind it. I don't know why people are mad. I guess people wanted more, the Goonery, the bakery, right? But it is what it is. She kind of looks like Camilla from Fire Emblem Heroes. If you know that skin, you know. Um, there's literally a Camilla spa skin from Fire Emblem Heroes that you can get for free. This is literally the skin they were aiming for. If you look it up, please look it up. You'll get my reference. And then, yeah, the same hair. It's not bad. I'm curious about the model. Isn't she legendary? Well, and look at her orb. Little baby. Little baby. Little baby. So cute, little baby. Woohoo. Is Spirit Blossom Springs? I'm so confused. I'm so confused with Wildrift and League. I'm like thinking, is this limited time? No, it's not limited time, girl. Calm down. So I can see this little baby. Baby. Now let's talk about the mythic variant. Oh shoot. Well, she's giving Anna Williams, baby. She is giving Anna Williams from Tekken. She kind of looks like Luscious. Do you guys know who Luscious Massacre is on TikTok? She is that drag queen who goes to like malls and stuff. If you want to know where the womanhood come from, that's from that drag queen. If you're a gamer, she had a collab with Miss Skiff, who's a little problematic, but you know, she's giving the womanhood, yes. So she's another Ting Yun clone. There's that. But I'm curious, how is this gonna play out? What is her tail? Is her hmm, is her tail tentacles? Yeah, here's fine, whatever. Haha. Is this tentacles? What is her tail? She's giving suspish. But yeah, I'm curious. I feel like it's gonna be the same type of dress that she always wears. Cause like, what's new, girl? You know, lovely art though. Shout out to the artist. She's giving face. Is this like a koi skin? Someone said, "Ooh, that's so unnerving to me because it looks so gooey and ugh." Tentacle. She's giving koi. She looks like this is the fish. This is her orb. This looks like the fish that looks very like chubby. You know what I mean? Chubby fish. She kind of looks like Tigyan with a shorter bob. Love. Her ears giving her. It's giving mother. All the gays would love this skin. Wait a minute. Is that her feet? Ooh, that art looks so weird. That looks so weird art-wise. Is she on a bed? Sorry, guys. It's so hard to interpret art. I honestly thought this was her body here. Where's her legs there? Is that her ass, mama? Ooh. No, that's the million-dollar question. But I'm curious about the VFX. We might see the spotlights tomorrow because we're gonna react to it tomorrow. Again, if I post a lot, it's gonna be like you're gonna see this in 12 hours. If you're a new subscriber, I do post often. Now let's talk about Sona. Oh, oops. Did I make a mistake? So this is Sona. Now, I don't know what to say. You leave a comment. I don't know what to say to the peoples. Is that Teemo in the background, like awing her? Girl, get out. Get out. I'm gonna be honest, the only thing I like about these Spirit Blossom Spring skin lines is the little babies. Little chubby baby. Woo. Aw. I think that's the only selling point of these skins. Sona. Ooh, she looks like her base skin. But what I mean by that is base skin design. But they're probably gonna make her shorter. She's probably gonna show feet. Wait, let's see the preview actually. Yeah, I see some feet. Wait, can I zoom? Can I click this? Yeah, she got some feet. Got some gloves. Yeah, the models are cute. Uh, she's giving spa like the spa rocks. Okay, that's kind of cute. I like that her etoile is very like rocky. You know what I mean? Like the piece. I'm curious about how her VFX are gonna look like. She honestly, the model doesn't look bad. And I think this is her raunchiest skin, right? This is the raunchiest Sona skin because she's showing leg down. So, and her face is giving very like, I'm blushing, but it's just heat. So, yeah, leave your thoughts. I love Sona down, but I'm confused. Her pink hair looks cute, and this is where the Seraphine sense are gonna come in. Like, oh, she took her idea, whatever. People in Twitter like to be messy, especially the Reddit mains out there. Like, girl, relax. But yeah, she looks good. I don't know if her face is her face. I think Sona has a bit more softer face. Like, I think her Prestige did her well face wise. It's so hard to top the base Sona face. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of that type beat. Okay. Okay, now this is where I'm gonna take a while. Let's talk about it. The goonery and the bakery out of it all. Now this is Aphelios. Now Aphelios looks like he looks good. He's ponytailed up. You know, he's douching, you know, for Sett, you know. The sister. I forgot the sister's there. Hey girl. Hey Alun, what you doing, girl? She's like, ugh, not these FAGs. You know, Alun's gonna clock you. She's gonna clock you ASAP, honey. But yeah, he's just vibing. He's getting ready for his man. Very risque. I honestly expected more. And people are gonna be like, why do you expect more when they're wearing nothing less? But you know, let people be. Um, Now this is the shorts that we were signing up for. If you guys are wildrift players, Yasuo has a summer party skin, and I was disappointed with how that skin was shorts wise. So if they could do it here, why can't you do it in wildrift? And wildrift is becoming the gooner game, to be honest. But yeah, look at that. He looks great. You know, I honestly, I low-key wanted him to, instead of this, honestly, this could have been a vest so that, you know, he's sleeveless. Or just take off this and this would have been it, but it kind of looks plain. But him having skin would have been nice, especially if he probably has tattoos or something, you know. And again, I think Riot is scared because they don't draw nipples. Maybe I'm gonna be wrong after I scroll to the next photo. But I think he fits the bill of like Twunk. You know, Aphelios to me is a Twunk at this point because, you know, he's becoming buffer. And I think his model is a bit more huge for the way his like model is in game. He might look smaller here, but if you guys look in the game in game things, he looks very huge. Let's look at Sett. Okay, he got nipple. Thank God. I love that I had to say that. Thank God. But I'm pretty sure they had to cover this and be like, ugh, no, I have to draw another nipple. Ugh. So, oh, look, look, cute monkey. Now this is Sett. Now the angles, honey. Angles, honey. Angles in America, honey. And they're giving the same vibe. Obviously, I'm just shipping, but you know, he is no joke. I feel like this is fake. You know why? The glistening of the abs is giving very AI. There's a lot of people in the Twitter community who take splash arts and like make them like nude. Like if Honor of Kings, like they make them naked and then boom penis like that. And I see a little poke coming through. You know what I mean? Like it's fine. For a Sett skin, it's fine. You know, we've seen him shirtless in Spirit Blossom. You know, I think the reason why it looks the same as Spirit Blossom because it's in the same universe, right? There's Spirit Blossom Aphelios, there's Spirit Blossom Teemo, there's Spirit Blossom Sett, there's Spirit Blossom Ahri. I feel like these are the same characters, so that's why sometimes the hair doesn't really look different. For Ahri's case, I think she's the same hair on her base, but not her mythic because it's a mythic, right? So yeah, I think this looks good. I think this the vibe of this skin looks similar to his Spirit Blossom, you know. But obviously, good out of 10. Obviously, it looks like he's ready for some Twinkies. Okay, so Teemo first. What you know? I'm a Teemo stan. You know, baby. But I'm kind of weirded out. Why did they change his concept? I was really confused because this is not the Teemo. Why did they make Teemo a monkey? Unless this is like an alternate universe Teemo, like 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 Spirit Blossom Teemo is out there, but this is just an alternate Teemo. You know what I mean? So I'm really confused. Like you're giving me towels, like you know. But I feel like the model is gonna eat down. Like I feel like I'm gonna judge it so soon. But you know, I think everyone hated Spirit Blossom Teemo because it was so simple. But then I loved it. I love the model, and I think it's in Wildrift at this point. So I'm not mad at it. I don't think it's in Wildrift though. But yeah, he looks, you know, not the cutest, but you know, next. Now this is for the bear community, which is so ironic because this is the Volibear skin, and I don't think he has a bear skin, right? Do y'all think? Let me know in the comments below. Like, I don't think he had a Spirit Blossom skin. I'm trying to think. Wait, no, I don't think so. This is the dual dragon. No, but yeah, I think this is cute. Very fan servicey again. Oh, I can't wait to see that model tomorrow, honey. Like I'm speechless. You know, he's trying to get me. You know why? This is no shade. It looks like one of those like fan art Dojin mangas. You know, like him with Rengar or something like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. You've seen those Dojins of Rengar, Volibear, Alistair, all that. You know, the Mind Break, the Viego. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I can't say too much because I'm not really familiar with Volibear, and I can't really judge the model. But judging from the chub, we are ready to eat down. Okay, let's see. Well, that's it, honestly. Well, not her. Okay. Well, what do you guys think? Tomorrow I'm gonna probably react to the previews if Skin Spotlights posts it. And yes. But before I go, if you are new to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell for never upload a new video. I'm a VTuber who just likes to talk about skins. You know, I might do some when the new season of League comes. I might do some gameplay. To be honest, I feel like no one watches me for gameplay, but I do have some knowledge all that it might help. But then again, people will judge me for my rank and won't listen. You know what I mean? Like I've known like a lot of my subscribers are challengers. I'm like I don't play often. Like people think like if I'm doing nothing at home, I'm playing. Like you know, I like to do other stuff, you know, maybe like learn something, watch something. Like I haven't been locked in on a game for I don't do like 10-hour sessions. You know what I mean? Like I don't do that anymore. Maybe when I want to do something, maybe. But like when the event comes, whatever. But yeah, let's see. I do like, you know, reactions and stuff. If you want to support the channel, you can join the Discord below. If you want to support, you know, me, there is a coffee page you can donate to, or you can donate in YouTube via thanks. Like at the bottom, you can see like a dollar sign there. You can also comment on it. And if you don't have anything, just watch the ads till the end, you know, to get that ad revenue up, honey, and also, you know, support, you know, for free. But yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.